Hi guys, and welcome to this new fun video. In this video I will be upcycling some band merch of my boyfriend's band. I have a lot of fun things planned for this project. First of all, let me show you the t-shirt. It's a very simple but nice t-shirt. The band is called Nothing to No One and it's screen printed. So this is a t-shirt. I have already done a lot of things. Let me just explain to you my ideas so far. These ideas might change throughout the video, by the way, but I was first thinking to make it into a dress with some crochet granny squares and also maybe some like kind of patchwork style tapestry crochet squares. And I immediately had to think of these skull granny squares. I made a lot of these. Here are a few of them, but I think I have made about 30-ish so far, or maybe 20, I have no idea. It's been a while since I made these, but these were a lot of fun to make. I'll link the tutorial I followed in the description. I still have to look how many squares I need in total, so I'll just lay down this t-shirt and place some of the granny squares and then calculate how many squares I need in total, because I also want to make some other squares with black and white yarn. My black yarn ran out, so I'll have to look in my stash if I still have another skein of yarn, but I do think so, and otherwise I'll have to order more yarn. The only thing is I think I want to introduce an accent color, and that might just be, I'm guessing, light pink or something, baby pink, and I maybe add some accents to the sleeves. I was also thinking to maybe use fabric paint. Let's upcycle some band t-shirts and maybe it can inspire you as well to make your cool looking band merch into something a little bit more whimsical. Well, skulls aren't really whimsical, but it is crochet, and crochet kind of is whimsical. Yeah, let's just go for it and we'll see what happens throughout the project. So you guys, I think each side needs about 4.5 granny squares and then maybe 4 rows, which would mean 36 squares in total, and I have about 22 of these skull squares so far, which means that I still have to make 14 other squares with like tapestry design or just plain black ones. Maybe I can also incorporate the pink color. I'll need to see if I have some pink yarn left. I finished my skull granny squares. You can kind of see that it's a different shade of black if you look very closely. But what I did next is I counted how many stitches this was, and then I used that amount of stitches for a swatch, just in full black. I don't think I will use this for the actual dress, but then I had my swatch and then I made this checkered piece. The only thing that annoys me is this chain, this base chain black, but I hope it won't be too obvious when it's all sewn together. And the next thing I did was I made a few designs over on Stitchville. Is this not like the most emo graph you could ever do? Let me know in the comments. This is the graph and this is the little square, the little tapestry design. I joined Evert's band meeting to continue with the patchwork tapestries. Now that I had this pink color, I wanted to integrate into the outfit. So I made a few more squares, like this one, and then this one. These are my favorite designs for sure. And I actually want to make more squares than I planned. I'll see what I'll do with them. Probably make the dress a bit longer if it's possible. But I think I'm gonna make some more squares with the pink because I actually really like the pink detail. I also wanted to do like graffiti on the t-shirt, and textile graffiti exists like in a spray paint bottle, but it's like 20 euros, which is very expensive for using it once for this project. So I think I'll look up some tutorials on how you can achieve that look on a t-shirt, because also it's black, so I don't know if I can just use white fabric paint on top of it. I think I'll need to do some research first, but first I'll make some more squares to make the little dress part of the skirt, to make the little skirt part of the dress. I'm actually thinking to buy some textile paint, which is a little bit cheaper than 20 euros. So I have the paint, the white textile paint, and I think this weekend I'm gonna try it out on one of Evert's renovation t-shirts, like dirty t-shirts. So I will use it on one of those black t-shirts, and then I was also thinking in about 1 week they are actually doing their first show of the Bandtee I am upcycling, so I was thinking it would be very fun to do the reveal next week on that show, but I'll see if I have enough time to finish it. We're gonna try to organize all of these squares and then I guess sew them together. So let's do that now. I feel like this should be good for one side of the skirt. The only thing, you can obviously see the difference in the blacks that I used. I actually thought I used the same black yarn, but there's a little bit of a difference and I hope it's not too obvious once everything is sewn together. So I think first I'm gonna do this side and attach everything together. Let's go! So I figured I haven't even shown the t-shirt on. The background is very messy as always. But this is a t-shirt on. It's actually quite long. It goes up to here, so I might have to make it shorter and then attach the squares maybe here. Let me just make a little picture for the thumbnail. Look at the baby. Okay guys, what are we thinking? I hope 3 rows won't be too short. I feel like it's gonna come to here. Maybe I'll need to wear a shirt underneath. But I think I'm gonna work with tiers. So here I have 11 squares I think, and then in the next row I can maybe do 12 or 13, and then on the last row even more, but I do think it looks quite cute already. So it will go a little bit more outwards I think when it's finished. Oh my god, I just stabbed myself. And I also stepped on something. But I think it looks quite cute, so I'm just gonna continue with attaching the squares together. I had to take a break to make dinner. I haven't cooked in a while actually. So I tried to attach the 2 top layers and I must have done something wrong because it's not aligning. I think I did it the opposite way. Like, I don't know, this is so complicated. I don't want to do this right now. I'm way too tired. I don't want to think about how to attach 11 squares to 12 squares. I think I did it the opposite way, so I'll have to redo it all over again. But I don't want to think about this. I'm so tired. Okay guys, don't pay attention to my outfit, but I just attached them all together and it took me over 2 hours. It's not even going outwards as much as I was planning for it to do, but I might add some ruffles on the bottom, some pink ruffles to make it a little bit longer. But I'll need to take a break because I'm having such a headache of just doing this. Guys, I am so exhausted. I am still wearing my weird outfit by the way, so just ignore that. But today I think I crocheted more than 6 hours. And I can't remember the last time I did that because I have been so busy now that I'm working and stuff like that. But yeah, I attached everything. I made a frilly bottom, which I really like, and it really also makes it even more emo. I don't even remember if it was my intention for this project to look emo, but it definitely is. And then I made some ruffles for the arms that I'll attach at the end. And then tomorrow I will make some sketches for the painting I want to do on a t-shirt. I think I want to do one drawing on the back. And I already have like an idea, but I'll have to first make some sketches. But I just really wanted to sit down and crochet and watch YouTube all day. So I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, I also first have to edit a whole video tomorrow, and I actually don't want to do it. I want to keep working on this project. Today I decided on which... Oh my god, and also my hair looks kind of crazy. Please don't pay attention to me in this video, you guys. I decided on which drawing I want to do. I want to do this drawing. I asked Evert, who is like my boyfriend and part of the band, which illustration I should do. And I said I wanted to do Hello Kitty because it's like an emo icon, or I don't know. And then he was like, maybe you can do... Is it called a slipknot? Maybe you can do a slipknot because it's also the symbol of Ghent. And it's a band based in Ghent. And yeah, I decided to go... Then my boyfriend said, maybe you should do My Melody because she has pink in her outfit. And I have this white paint, but I also bought this pink paint on my internship. So I decided to go with this design, and I think it's very cute. If you know my illustration style, you know that this is totally different from what I usually do, but I really wanted to play into like the emo aspect since I already have gone so far with my design. And I also mentioned I wanted to do kind of like a graffiti effect, but I'm just gonna do outlines and filling in the pieces with just simple outlines and stuff like that. But I added some drips to it to make it add to the graffiti feeling that I also kind of feel like the logo has, which is on the front. And I feel like it will look so good together with the illustration on the back. Little sneak peek. It's not really helping that Mona is sitting on the t-shirt that should be drying. I don't know why she like needed to go sit on it, so I'm gonna shush shush shush. I'm gonna iron this in just a second, but apparently Mona vomited on this t-shirt this night, so I'm very happy it isn't the actual t-shirt I'm gonna use. I'll probably hang it up so that she's just not able to touch it. Is this gonna work out, you guys? I needed to pick up a package for Evert, his first show. And I'll have to drive home like this, and I really hope it will be fine. How I did the painting is I printed out the design and then cut out the drawing in different pieces so that I could trace the outlines, as you can see here. And then eventually I did 2 layers of the pink color. I did 3 layers of the white outlines in total. I was just pinning my items together, and the annoying part of having this floor is that if a pin falls, I can barely find it on the ground. Guys, the outfit is finished. It actually took me 50 hours and I thought it took me a lot less time, but it did take me 50 hours to do all the crochet and then attaching the squares together, attaching it on this t-shirt, doing the painting, all that kind of stuff. It took me 50 hours, which is insane. And today is Evert, his first show. He's actually gonna perform twice because both of his bands are performing. And it's gonna be super exciting, and I'm gonna show you some clips. But first I wanna show you the reveal of this dress. It's super cute. The only annoying thing is that like the painting in the back kind of gets scrunched up if I'm not paying attention to it. I really have to like go like this so that you can see the actual painting, but I'll show it to you. I'll just turn my camera. It turned out so cute. I'm sure I'll be the coolest person at the show. Yeah, I just think it's very cute. It goes outwards a little bit, which is what I wanted, and I attached it quite low on the t-shirt, but I don't think it looks unflattering because that was what I was scared for, because usually my waist is here and then I do my skirt like this, but it actually doesn't look unflattering, which I'm happy about. And then this is the back, but I hope you can see it because like I have to go like this so that you can see the whole painting, because if I do this it just gets scrunched up, which is a little bit sad, but it's fine, I guess. I went with my melody. Yeah, and I even quickly made a hair bow. So I'll go like this to the show. I first wanted to wear my long boots, but since they are fake leather and it's gonna be 26 degrees, I think I'll go on my sandals.
Ja.
Wacht die nooit meer, hè?